When you finally cut ties with a narcissist, something deeply ironic and almost surreal begins to unfold. They start gaslighting themselves. For as long as you were in their orbit, they used manipulation, denial, and distortion as weapons against you. Every time you tried to express how you felt, they twisted your words. Every time you questioned their behavior, they flipped the blame back on you. But the moment you take your power back and walk away, the same manipulative games they use to control, you become the very stories they tell themselves. This is what's known as self-gaslighting. Instead of facing the reality of why you left, they rewrite the script in their minds. They might tell themselves you were unstable, that you were too demanding, or that you abandoned them. They might go further and fully convince themselves that they were the ones who ended things. It's almost like they step into the role of both actor and audience in their own private theater, performing a play where they are the hero and you are the villain. You'll often hear echoes of this in the way they talk to others. They will insist you are the toxic one, you were the manipulator, or you were impossible to love. They might even tell their new supply or their children that you destroyed the relationship, carefully painting themselves as the victim while avoiding all accountability. And the truth is, they believe their own lies. By repeating these narratives, they give themselves temporary relief from the truth they cannot bear to face. That you walked away because of their behavior, their lies, and their refusal to change. But here's the hidden beauty in all of this. Your decision to cut them off forces them into a confrontation with themselves, whether they admit it or not. It's like handing them a mirror they can't escape. Every manipulation, every cruel word, every betrayal now lingers in the background of their mind. They may never say it out loud, but deep down, they know why you left. And that knowledge eats at them. Of course, instead of processing that truth, they double down on self-deception. They may throw themselves into another relationship, gaslighting themselves into believing they've already moved on. They might even come back months or years later, trying to reconnect, because the lies they told themselves couldn't erase the fact that you were never replaceable. While they're stuck in this fog of self-gaslighting, you are free. You no longer serve as their audience, their emotional fuel, or their stage for endless drama. You've chosen healing, clarity, and strength. And the more you grow, the more obvious it becomes that they were never as powerful or as necessary as they pretended to be. This is why narcissists spiral after you cut them off. Without your energy to feed on, they are left battling their own delusions. They can tell themselves whatever story they want, but the truth will always remain. You cut them off, you reclaimed your power, and you are thriving without them. Their world is a cycle of denial and distortion. Yours is a story of freedom, resilience, and light. By choosing yourself, you didn't just escape their manipulation. You forced them into the tragic irony of gaslighting themselves, trapped in a maze of their own lies while you continue to move forward strong and unshaken.